What's going on, world? Coming at you guys again. We got another quick video. The Department of Economic Prosperity. Let's talk about it. So, if you had the opportunity and you've been following me for a while, the last profile that I had that got banned because of anti Semitism, I talked about the Department of Economic Prosperity. And again, I'm Jewish, so the reality situation is I don't have a clue how I can be anti Semitic against my own people or self. But that's neither here nor there. So, the Department of Economic Prosperity is a program in which I've talked to you guys about before, to where we facilitate wealth and investment funds, profits from the stock market, and we redistribute it back out into the community. So, if you've had the opportunity, go check out my YouTube page. If you had the opportunity, check out my original page, Fourth Perspectives. It would talk to you specifically about theory-based trading. Now, I am the author, the architect, the engineer, and the creator of theory-based trading. If you're not aware of what that is, then, send me a comment or a DM and I, make another video, right? But as it stands right now, the goal, the movement, is to initiate a program called the Department of Economic Prosperity once I become president. And what we'll end up doing is, again, we will facilitate funds from profitable and successful trades out of the stock market back into the U.S. government, into the most impoverished communities in which have the capacity and capability and competency to have achieved, whether scholastic or athletic endeavors, in which are higher or of the highest of those communities, regardless of the financial background of that individual or family, right? Because at the end of the day, America must maintain its competitiveness. And one of the ways we're going to continue to maintain our competitiveness is we have to search high and we have to search low for every American citizen that either has the intellectual capacity that is on the borderline of genius, artistic capacity that's on the borderline of genius, or the athletic capacity that is, on the borderline of being, say, an Olympian. We have to find ways to make sure that America stays strong. And one of the ways I plan on doing this as president is facilitating the Department of Economic Prosperity. Now, you've heard Bernie Sanders talk about this in the past, where he said, let's break up the banks, or let's tax Wall Street, or break up Wall Street. You know what? It's not going to happen in a capitalist system. So the only way to make this happen is to not beat them, but to join them, and then to redistribute the funds in a philanthropical perspective. And that's what your president should do, and that's what I'll do for you. Vote Kelly, 2028, God and country.